Welcome to the Tipsy Guest Podcast. I am your host, Marco Buenrostro, and every week I'm here with the top industry experts, amazing clients, and all my vendor BFFs to bring you the best tips, advice, and juicy behind-the-scenes stories to make wedding and event planning a breeze. So grab your favorite drink and let's get this party started! Hey guys, welcome back to the Tipsy Guest. I am Marco, your host, and today it's going to be all about wedding dresses. And I have the perfect Tipsy Guest for that. Welcome, Alexandra from Bella Bride Boutique.
Hi,
hey,
how are you?
Boo. I am good. How are you?
I'm good.
I am so glad. I'm so happy to have you here.
We finally did it.
I know. We've been talking, and it's funny because I always tell this to my guests. We talk about it for months and months and months and months, and then, we wait until like somewhat slowish season, and then we finally make it happen.
Real fast.
Yes. So yes, again, thank you for being here.
Of course, thank you for having me.
So you are an expert. I want you to tell our listeners what you do, how long you've had your store. We want to hear it all.
I've had Bella Bride Boutique for 10 years now, a little over 10 years. I just enjoy it. It started off with me wanting to have a business, not knowing what I wanted to do. And then I remembered when I was shopping for my wedding dress, there was not much here in San Antonio. So that's where it all started. And here we are 10 years later, still going strong and very blessed to still be here. And I love it. I love what I do. I love making brides happy, being part of that special moment. You cry with them, you smile with them, you have all the feelings. So it's very special to be included in someone else's special moment.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Because I've been to your store many times when when we do the photo booth there for some of your events, and it feels so like when you walk in there, it's just so welcoming. I feel like your store is so pretty. It's cozy. Like I feel like it's the right size to where you don't go to like this huge shop, but it's also not like a tiny little store.
It's very intimate. That's why like the boutique, it falls into the name because it's very intimate. I wouldn't consider myself a small store or a huge chain store or anything like that. It's very intimate. We have 2 brides at a time. We only have 2 fitting rooms. So it's very private in a sense that there's not 100 people watching you try on dresses. We may not have 500, 600, 700 dresses. We have less, but I feel like I have quality over quantity.
That's the keyword right there.
Yes. I don't have, when the designers are like, well, here, just order this one. It's a filling for a filler dress. I don't want a filler dress. Why would I want a filler dress?
Exactly.
I want to make sure that I have that, yes, I don't have that many, but when brides come in, they feel like, oh my gosh, I did try on 10 dresses. I did try on 12 dresses. They don't feel like they're limited by what I have, but I really focus on the trends that are coming out. I follow all different designers from all over the world because I want to see sometimes, Europe is a little bit more advanced with fashion, but I know that that's going to be coming in the next year. So I need to be ready. I need to start seeing the trends. And I think it's focusing on the trends and having those styles instead of just having dresses that no one's asking for.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, right now that you mentioned, that the trends and European fashion and all of this. So I guess, is there like a specific amount of designers that you carry, or can stuff be custom ordered? How does that work?
So we carry 2 designers.
Okay.
One is a national designer, international designer, and the other one, it's Sophia Tolley, and then the other one is Bella Rose, which is a private label. We curate dresses from different designers, and we carry them exclusively at our store. So it's dresses that emphasize really who the Bella Bride is, and we focus a lot on that. So, we only have 2, but I think it helps out when a bride is calling in, hey, do you have a certain dress? We do have it because we're so focused on those designers.
I like that. I think I feel like when you give people more, like a huge variety of things, like it becomes stressful.
And also, like when we opened, I had like 10 designers. But because my store is a boutique, I wasn't able to carry 200 dresses from every designer because I couldn't. So when they called and said, hey, do you have this dress? Oh, I don't. Oh, I don't. But now that I have narrowed my selection, they call and say, hey, do you have it? Yes, I do.
I like.
Yes, I do. Come on. When do you want to schedule your appointment? So it makes it more, now that they're looking for specifics, it's more available. I'm able to say yes more times than I am able to say no, I don't have it.
Yeah, and I hate saying no.
I hate it. Because I feel like I'm disappointing them.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, well, we'll still come in. Well, I want you to be excited when you're coming. Not like, well,
let's see what else.
Yes, exactly. So I feel like by us, if they give us, oh, I'm looking at these 5 dresses. Hey, girl, I have 3 of them. Come on over. So I think it's more than saying, no, I don't.
Yeah.
So I felt like throughout the years, those are the lessons you learn throughout the years, what works, what doesn't. And then I started narrowing it down, and this is what works for Bella Bride.
I like it. And how can someone book an appointment? Can that be like a last minute thing? Does it have to be weeks in advance, months in advance? How is the process of booking, or I guess making a reservation, or how?
Yeah, I would say couple weeks. But even if something comes up, let's say right now you found out that you're going to be in town or that your group is available for this Saturday or something, call. The worst thing that can happen is say, we're fully booked.
Yeah.
We always start a wait list because things change, and a bride might say, hey, my mom got sick. I'm not going to be able to make it, so I need to reschedule for the next weekend. That happened. So, hey, that just became available. So I would say just call. You can call us. You can do it online. Calling us works best because we also, even if you submit your booking online, we still call you to confirm it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get you on the phone one way or another. We're going to talk to you. We want to make sure that what you're looking for is something we have, that's something we can accommodate, or even if it's not the exact dress, it's very similar to it. We want to get an idea of who you are, what your wedding looks like, or what is your vision, so that once you come in, we know how to go from there.
Okay, I like that. It's easier. It's better when you make that connection,
Yes.
with the bride when they're calling you.
But just showing interest in your brides, because we are interested in your vision. We want to know where you're getting married. Are you getting married on the beach, in a ballroom, in a farmhouse? Where are you getting married? Because that's going to also depend on how you're wanting to style it. But I also told the brides, don't let the place, the venue, dictate how you're getting what you're choosing.
What you're getting, yeah.
Because I've had brides who are literally getting married at the courthouse downtown, and they're in a ball gown.
I love that.
And I told the brides, you're still
It's
a
your
bride.
wedding.
It's
You do
your
what you
wedding.
want.
Don't let, I'm having a very small, intimate wedding in my parents' backyard. So
You gotta look good.
you're still the bride. Do you want to go out in a big ball gown with lace and sparkle? Do it.
Yeah, because different brides have different priorities.
Yes.
So they might not want to spend a lot for the venue, but they want a very nice dress.
But I don't want the venue to limit their mentality on what they're able to get or not get.
I like that. I never even thought about it that way. And then I guess what, in your experience, what seems to be like a very common trend when it comes to dresses?
Right now, the basque waist, which is very hourglass shape. It goes down in a point at the waist. It's very 80s,
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Every designer, that's a new trend, the basque waist. And it does a woman's body great. I mean, every bride looks great in a basque waist because it's really narrowing on that part of the woman that we want to show off, our waist area. And the clean styles, no lace, no sparkle, classic. Some might say, oh, I'm looking for something plain. I'm like, that's not plain.
Don't use that word.
Please don't use that word. Just because it doesn't have lace or sparkle doesn't mean you're plain. It's just very classic.
Elegant, very classic.
Very elegant, and that's very popular right now. I would say we've seen a shift from lace and sparkle to that clean look. Minimalist.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and you know what? It's so interesting because not only with dresses are we seeing that trend, but just in general. Like, for example, with us with the photo booths, it's always been about open air photo booths and the sparkles and this and that. Right now, the enclosed traditional photo booth,
the white background,
it's back. Like, it's like even like now, like those photo booths that you used to see like at the carnivals or the movies, a little one where you go in, it's back.
And I think it's so timeless because you really are going to look at those pictures in 30 years. And it's a timeless look. It's not something that was so crazy in the time that you got married that you're looking at it and be like, what?
Like you won't be able to tell.
No.
Yeah.
Like I see my mom's dress. I'm like, oh, lady, you got married in the 80s. Like I can tell by, the dress, the sleeves, everything. I know what era she got married in.
Yeah. That's so funny.
But I think with the classic look,
you just can't.
You can't. You cannot say you got married in the 2000s, 10s, 20s. You don't know because it's so timeless.
Yeah.
And I think that's what brides are really into right now.
I like that because, the modern bride right now, like, I feel like they, a few years ago, it was very extravagant.
Yes.
And now, like you said, it's more minimalist. And I honestly feel like I feel like it's better because it's the dress is not wearing you. Like you're wearing the dress.
People are and that's what I tell brides. Make sure that when those stores open and you're walking down the aisle, that they're looking at you as a whole and not as did you see the dress? Did you see the veil? Did you see the earrings? Did you see the necklace? Did you see the hair? No, because then at that point, they're not looking at you. They're looking at the individual pieces that you have on. I want to make sure that whatever dress you pick out, it's something that they're looking at you as a whole.
Yeah.
And that's how sometimes all of a sudden it clicks and when the emotions start because that's when they see it.
Yeah.
So that's very powerful, envisioning it that day.
Yeah. I love that. And you know what? Something that I've always wondered, I guess when they purchase the dress, does that automatically come with the veil, or is that something that's you can just mix and match, or how does that work?
So it's just a dress. It doesn't include any accessories. Doesn't include alterations. That's all separate.
Okay. And is that something that you guys have in-house?
We do. We offer all the accessories available. We do not do the alterations in-house, but we do have someone that we refer our brides to who we trust, who's been doing bridal for 25 years plus. So I always tell brides, it's not someone that you have to go to. It's our recommendation. Yeah. You can go anywhere. But I always tell brides, make sure you go to a bridal seamstress.
A professional, yeah.
Because we've had it in 10 years. I think it's only happened 2 times when brides took it to their seamstress.
Oh, no.
And guess what? They're calling me crying that they need a new dress. They need a new dress.
So, so in situations like that, I guess, and I think you did mention something like that earlier. So if something like this happens, can somebody just go last minute and be like, I need this one. I'm taking it right now.
You can. I'm not sure if it's going to fit you perfectly. You might still need alterations. But yes, a bride can walk in and say, I'm getting married next week. I need a dress. I'm taking the sample. I need to go to the seamstress.
Yeah.
It's possible. It's a little crazy, but it's doable.
What's your recommendation on timeframes, for example, like if somebody needs to get their dress fixed?
So average time, I always tell dresses are taking around 6 to 8 months to come in. And then it takes 2 months on average time in alterations.
Wow.
So I would say definitely give yourself a year if you have it. If not, it's still not an issue. One of the designers that we carry has a live inventory that is used for situations where it's a quick turnaround, where it's an emergency. So we're able to look into that inventory and still get you a dress that you like in a quicker time frame with no rush fees.
Okay. All right.
So it just depends. It just depends on the dress.
Got it.
I'm not going to tell you that every single dress is available for a quick turnaround. It just literally, we have brides who come in whoever's helping the bride is yelling out style numbers while the other one's on the computer looking it up. Yes, it's available. No, it's available. So that it really helps us really putting the bride in a dress that we're able to get, because the worst thing that can happen is put her in a dress and sorry, it's not coming till after your wedding date. So that would be the worst thing. So we make sure that we don't do that to our brides.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You definitely don't want to add stress or disappointment.
Yeah, disappointment. Walk out of the store and just feel like, yes,
like a waste of time. Yes, all right. And then what about colors? I mean, of course, traditional would be, I guess, give
ivory.
Okay, okay.
White is long gone.
All right.
Designers are even discontinuing it from their color swatch. It's very traditional, but I think the ivory has come in to replace it because it's softer. It's softer on every skin tone. I always tell brides, the real pure white, like when the DJ turns on the lights, you're going to be the neon person.
Yeah.
I said, you don't want that. Mm-mm. So the ivories, champagnes, blushes, blushy colors are very in also. But right now with the clean look coming in, the ivory is...
That's what's in right
That's what's
now.
in. And brides used to come in saying, oh, I don't want an all ivory. I want some color. And now they're like, I really want an all ivory dress. So you see the changes and you just need to adjust, adapt, and start getting those dresses in for the next brides that are coming in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What are your thoughts on actual color, different colors, like black or I don't think I've seen black wedding dresses, but is there even such a thing as a red wedding dress or a blue wedding dress?
Right now, there started to be a little bit of a trend on colorful dresses, like the florals, the lace with florals. We used to have a couple, not a lot. We even had a black dress. We had 2 black dresses, I believe. So San Antonio is very traditional.
Yeah.
So I think in different parts of the country, that was the hit. The colorful colors, the colorful laces, or the black lace, the black colors. That I think that was very popular in different parts of the country, but not in San Antonio. Is very traditional.
Okay.
I think our brides, the families, grandma does not want to see a colorful dress most of the times. So I think it's there. I don't know if San Antonio
is the right
at that point. Yes, correct. I think it has to do with maybe Dallas's.
Yeah.
San Antonio, I don't think it's
You don't see it.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
For maybe if I have 100 brides, maybe one will ask for a colorful dress. So it really doesn't.
Okay. And what about the length of the dress? What is the perfect length for a dress?
Just your floor length. Floor length is the perfect. There's some stores that have the T length, below the knee. Mm-hmm. I think that's I feel it's a little bit more casual. Yeah. I'm not saying that it couldn't be a formal dress. I'm just saying it's a little bit more casual. We don't have any T-length dresses. We really focus on the full-length, full bridal look.
Yeah. Okay. And then, for example, I know there's been a lot of for example, with me, with the photo booth business, I've been doing a lot of brunch weddings. Mm-hmm. I guess when it's a brunch wedding, should you still wear a long dress?
Of course. Why not? It's your wedding.
Okay.
And I see on those, we've had those, they want something more simple.
Okay.
The brunch weddings that we've had have been asking for the fitted dresses, nothing with too much volume. The seamstress tends to cut the train off of it or make it shorter. But I think most of our brides still want to wear
a long.
Because I feel, and one of them told me that she was recommended to just wear a T-length dress. And she goes, well, that's what I'm wearing for my bridal shower. Yeah. What's going to be the difference between my bridal shower and my wedding? And I was like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you gotta make a statement.
So if you look at the picture in 30 years, which one's
which?
Which one's which? Which one's the wedding? Which one's the bridal shower?
Yeah.
So I think you have to be able to distinguish it. It's different.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then I guess prices. I'm sure our listeners here, they want to know prices. Is there, and you don't have to be very specific, of course, since you have so many different options. But I would say range. What would be the most economical option, and then like the over the top, like, they want to spend the money?
We start at $1,500.
Okay.
I would say our range is from $1,500 to $3,500.
Okay.
With our majority of the dresses being between the $1,500 and $2,500 price point.
Okay.
That's our sweet spot for us. I think it's the average price point here in San Antonio, the average budget.
Yeah.
So I really, that's the reason why we have these designers too, because I really wanted to focus on the budgets. What's the reason behind having all these dresses a lot higher in the price point when my brides, that's not the budget.
Yeah.
So I really focus on designers who had the quality dresses, a dress, and we've had brides, ask, how much is this? Oh, it's $2,400. Oh my God, that looks like a $5,000 dress. I was like, and that's the point right there.
That's good, because then if they already had in mind that they were going to spend this much, but they're not.
Yes.
Then
and I always tell them, I was like, girl, now you have budget for the shoes.
Yes,
go get those Jimmy Choos. Go glam it up. So that's where our price point is. You're still getting a designer dress, very good quality, and you're not having to sacrifice for the look or for the designer. You're still getting an excellent dress.
I like that. In your opinion, and I ask this to most of my vendors here because, obviously everybody offers something different. But in your opinion, for example, with wedding dresses, where in the list of priorities should the wedding dress be located?
It should be the venue and the wedding dress.
And the wedding dress. Okay.
Yes, because of the time frame
of
the dress. Also, when you go to your florist and you start talking about your bouquet, your florist is going to ask you, what does your dress look like?
Yeah. Okay.
Bridesmaids' dresses.
Makes sense.
What does your dress look like? Because you want it to match or coordinate with your dress. Decorations. If you're going for the farmhouse style wedding and you come in with the big crystals or something, you could do that. But do you want it to flow? So those are the things. It really starts rolling the ball. Your hair and makeup. What do you want your hair to look like? Well, this is what my dress looks like.
Depends on the dress, yeah.
How do you want your makeup? Well, this is what my dress looks like. So I think a lot of things start flowing from the dress.
It's a domino effect, yeah.
It's a domino effect, and you need to have a wedding date to be able to know, because
cold, hot, the weather here.
or the weather, not really. It's mostly that, where are you getting married?
Yeah.
When are you getting married? Because are you getting married next month? Are you getting married in a year? So I think venue, setting the date, picking the venue, and the wedding dress is your top.
The top two
Yes.
for you. Okay, I like that. Yeah, venue definitely, I always tell my couples, I'm like, do you have a venue? Because that's, if you don't have a venue, then you shouldn't really be booking any other stuff because you don't have a place.
You don't have a place. And they tell me, oh, it's May 20th. Oh, where are you getting me? Oh, I'm not sure.
I was like,
how do you know it's May 20th? How do you know it's May 20th? Because, you're here at the store and telling me May 20th, but then when you book that, May 20th is no longer available. So book the date, secure it, and then let's talk. Let's find you a dress.
I love that. And then because I know, like I mentioned earlier, I've been at the store whenever you do like special like trunk shows or like sales. How often do you have sales, or what's the difference between a trunk show and I guess like a sale? Like what?
So the trunk show, it's on a designer. We bring in dresses that we do not carry from that designer and that we don't have in store for you to try on. So they're normally 1 to 2 weekends long. We are able to offer special discounts that we normally do not offer during the regular year. And then the sale is when everything in the store is on sale. We had ours last June. It was a sample sale, and the entire store, every single item in the store was on sale.
Wow.
Every single dress, from anywhere from 20% to 80%.
Wow.
So we were fully booked. It was amazing. We do that every June. And then our next sale will probably be the Thanksgiving sale.
Oh, okay, perfect. So you do have some throughout
Yes.
the year, but the
Yes.
biggest one, I guess,
The biggest one is a
June.
sample sale in June. I would say Thanksgiving is a pretty good one because we offer discounts that even we don't offer during the trunk shows. So I would say brides wanting to come in around that time, look at our Instagram.
I love it. And that perfect that you mentioned that because we are running out of time
Yes.
now. But please let our listeners know where can they find you. And I'm assuming on your Instagram you post the different inventory you have and
Yes,
stuff?
every time we get new dresses in, they're going to be on there. We post any special promotions, any special trunk shows. So I would say our Instagram is at Bella Bride Boutique. So is our Facebook. And we post everything on there. Follow us, our stories, our posts, and you'll be very informed about what's going on at the store.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alexandra.
Thank you, Marco.
We are out of time,
Yes.
but again, I am so glad that you finally made it.
It's been a pleasure that we were able to do this finally.
I know. We need to get Caroline out of here too.
Yes. I had so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, guys. There you have it. Everything about wedding dresses. So make sure that you follow them. Go check out their Instagram feed. And then for you guys, we'll check you out next week. See ya. Thanks for listening to the Tipsy Guest podcast. If you know someone who could benefit from these tips, spread the love and share it with them. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Next round's on us. Same time, same place. Cheers! This podcast is brought to you by MVP Photo Booth, the #1 photo booth rental company in San Antonio, Austin, and Central Texas.